the reason why you should never fight against resistance, anxiety, whatever it is that's bothering you at the moment is because the more you resist, the more it persists. So everything, even anxiety, is there to prepare you for your destiny. So in order to level up and to go to the path of your destiny and fulfillment of your destiny, you must to learn and master the art of overcoming anxiety and everything else. So in order to live what majority isn't, you must do what majority isn't doing. So majority would numb themselves with painkillers or all kinds of medications rather than to embrace the anxiety. So what's the biggest paradox is that at the moment that you embrace it, it immediately loses its power. But as long as you are fighting against it, it's becoming stronger and stronger. So I know how it feels to go literally through that and learning and experiencing how it is when the creator is leading you from death to immortality. That's why I repeat, and I will always repeat, what God has planned and in store for you, doors that God opened for you, no person will ever be able to shut and close. What's your job in the midst of worst feeling ever? To let go and to allow it to literally pass through you. You won, you know that you won at the moment when you reach the peak point of pain and you realize and suddenly open your eyes and see that you're still here and that you only became stronger than you could ever imagine that you could even possibly be. So before I went out to walk today with my dad, I watched another great video from David Bear. He is one of my favorite transformational teachers, and he refers to his story and his path where he also had what most of us go through: panic attacks, anxiety, all kinds of fears, everything that is primal state of being. And he spoke about the ways to override that and to literally know how to in every moment bring yourself back into the place of power, because living this life from a place of power is our natural state of being. So when you radiate that power, which isn't power that comes from material things, they are anyways, I don't say they are not nice. We all thrive and want to have a pleasant life experience, and no one should deny all of that. But there isn't true power in those things. True power can be established only when you know how to recalibrate and to reconnect yourself inside to the power that only big guy from above can give you. He's giving it 24/7 to every creature alive, but the difference is that someone isn't open to allow the power to come. So your job is to allow power to flow to and through you, and to never ignore the hunches. So as long as you're here, everything is always working out for you, even in those moments when it's not obvious. Many times it's not obvious, and at the point when everything seems like it's crashing, that's the moment when it's literally building again in the ways that you couldn't even imagine that they're possible for you. Why you couldn't imagine that they are possible for you? Because as a result of your limited beliefs, mental blockages, and all kinds of BS from the primal state of being, you weren't taught, and no one trained you to ask for yourself all the best that this life has to offer. So we are most of people are selling themselves too short. Why? Because they deep down at the core don't believe that they are worthy of all the best that life has to offer. Well, guess what? You were, you are, and you will, as long as you're here, always be worthy of the best that life has to offer. What is your job to allow it? Just that? Yes, literally just that. To simply allow all the best that life has in store for you to become your living experience. People who are not aware, they are not even capable to enjoy in sunlight. Repeat and affirm. Lead me from falsehood to truth. Lead me from darkness to light, and lead me from death to immortality.